welcome back, everybody, for our Wednesday bid room meeting. I'm going to be running the show for this one. We'll make it pretty short and sweet. Sean's in the field at the Equine Center, sitting on a Cat 140 blade, doing some grading work. Couldn't help himself.
Sorry, are you letting people? No? Okay.
All right. Our mission at South Bay Grading is to take 100 contractors to 10 million in annual revenue by 2035. Here's our estimating statistics for the year to date. 440 hours spent, 18.978 million in volume sent out. That's 21 estimates with a hit rate of 14.2%. So that's 3 out of 21, and 4.1% on dollar volume. So 789,000 out of that 18.978. We're on the board.
Yes.
We were on the board last week, but I think we just didn't update it. So estimating, Jared's been plugging away in, it's really cool to see, actually. I just want to talk real quick about AgTek. We got AgTek like maybe a month ago, and now I'm seeing Jared pump out proposals with 3D earthwork models attached to them. It's a really nice touch to the proposals, so the client can see the shape of the dirt that we're going to be digging out. It's a pretty awesome add to our quiver of arrows. So Aura Commons is going out tomorrow to Shea Homes. Then we've got Esther Lee with RG Builders, Pavilions Renovation, a Deacon job, Rain Key with Burton, Club Studio, it's a Tilton job, Tidewater, Cal State Paving, Chioki, Private, and Grandview Terraces with, that's the Dennis Slew job, right, Jared? Yeah, so that's what we're working on. UC Davis Equine Center. So we have got Aero, Asphalt, and Paving up there finishing this job out. The push is to get this thing done by the end of the month. So we've got all hands on deck. Sean's up there on a blade working with Brett Erickson and his guys. We're touching up the grade, doing some parking lot grading, and then we're probably going to be importing base rock by the end of the week. So that's exciting to see. We will post pictures of what it looks like after. It's the land has already been terraformed from this. This is the chocolate cupcake version, and you're going to see the clean cut, high and tight marine version after it pretty quick here. So Cal Ranch is completed. We got the final sign off from the Shea Homes team that we are done out there, which is cool. So we're going through all the back end paperwork to close that one out. That was a job with Victor Ramirez at Oakmount Concrete. They did an awesome job.
And Juliana, right?
Oh yeah, Juliana too. Sorry, I forgot about the rail. Juliana with Unity Builders did the pedestrian tubular steel rail.
Thank you for the work. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Tales from the Front. So this is a long title that I gave Sandy to put on here. The Warrior's Heart and Hammer, Mastering Leadership's Ultimate Dichotomy. So as some of you may know, we started a new book, which is the second in a series by Navy SEAL Team 3 guys, Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. The book basically goes through their time in Ramadi, Iraq, with commanding their SEALs, and then they tie it to business. So we did chapter 1 this week, and I was just thinking about that, the lesson learned in that chapter. So I'm gonna read you a little thing that I wrote up here. The Warrior's Heart and Hammer, Mastering Leadership's Ultimate Dichotomy. Fellow leaders, listen close. This truth from the battlefield will test every one of you and forge you into something unbreakable. In chapter 1 of Jocko Willink and Leif Babin's The Dichotomy of Leadership, they lay bare the leader's sacred plight. You must care for your people like family while still driving them straight into the fire to win the mission. This is the ultimate balance. Get it wrong and everything collapses. Get it right and you build legends. Picture yourself commanding SEALs in the hell of Ramadi. These warriors aren't just teammates, they're your brothers. You've trained them, bled with them, stayed up nights worrying about their lives, their families, their futures, and you would die for them. Yet the mission calls. You have to send them forward into danger. When the bullets fly and one falls, the pain hits you like a sledgehammer to the chest. You question everything. Did I push too hard? Could I have shielded them more? So what I would say here is, I know he's talking about war, but picture yourself in business as a nonviolent form of war and pushing your employees too hard. Instead of someone falling to hails of bullets, maybe they're burning out. So that's kind of what we're comparing here as a parallel. So I'm going to continue here. The anguish is real, but here is the hammer that shapes great leaders. You never stop caring. You build the strongest bonds, train them relentlessly, give them every advantage, protect them for every risk you can. You feel responsible for their success and their souls. At the same time, you never flinch from the mission. You accept the necessary risks. You make hard calls. You push them, not because you don't love them, but because you do. Because without victory, there is no team left to care for. You lean too far forward and you become soft. You avoid discipline. You dodge tough decisions and the mission fails. Lean too far toward the mission and you become cold. You burn your people out, destroy morale, and watch loyalty evaporate. The true leader stands exactly in the middle, heart wide open, hammer raised high, care deeply enough to grow them, push boldly enough to win. That is your plight. That is your power. So today, I charge you. Love your people like family, lead them like warriors, embrace this sacred dichotomy with everything you have. When you do, you won't just complete the task, you will inspire unbreakable teams, achieve impossible victories, and leave a legacy that echoes far beyond the battlefield of today. That's it.
That's awesome.
Way to
Thank
go.
you.
Look at
Welcome.
yeah.
All right, neighborhood hands, we've got another event this weekend out there at Guadalupe Gardens. If anyone's not clear where that is, it's also known as Columbus Park. It's across the street, across Coleman from Target, over there off 880 on Coleman. Did I say Coleman? Yeah, no, I did. So anyway, it's a super laid back event. You could show up without any notice and walk up and just kind of observe, eat some bagels and donuts, and they have soup, there's food, or you could get out there with a rake and a shovel with the crews and help us clean up the park. There's always something to do, and there's a lot of super positive people. Plus, it's going to be nice, so you can get your daily dose of sunshine out there. I highly recommend coming and checking it out. It's always enjoyable. All right, here's our quote of the day. Don't let people dim your shine because they are blinded. Ariana Grande.
Ariana Small.
There you go. Brandon Dawson, collaboration is the new currency. He's famous for coining this phrase, and we follow his work closely. We take a lot of lessons out of his book, and Sean has modeled the South Bay grading, consulting, and general contracting portions of the business after the lessons that he's learned from Brandon in person, in books, podcasts, YouTube, everything we're gleaning up, and we're utilizing him as a mentor. Yep, I already spoken about this book, but I'll speak about it again. The Dichotomy of Leadership, Jocko Willink, Leif Babin, narrated by the authors. Super entertaining to listen to. Each chapter has a theme, and he talks about specific events that went down as they were deployed in Iraq, and all the battlefield woes, the lessons learned. And then he takes it to the civilian economy and how he applies it in their business, which is called Echelon Front, I believe. They do leadership consulting for multinational corporations and whoever wants to hire them. So there's always a lesson that can be taken away from the battlefield.
That's it.
Keep pushing. Do not quit. That's the only way you fail. There it is.
I was gonna comment on the book. If anyone wants to listen, oh, can you guys hear me? If
Yeah.
anyone wants to listen on Audible, it's a great listen. And
Yeah.
I love how the guys, they sound like they were soldiers. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, you know, they have their deep, rough voice and
Yeah.
they talk very.
Yeah, they're gruff. They have gruff voices for sure. It's super entertaining. So I'm gonna go turn the mics over. I see Dennis. Is that the Dennis we just met out at the Grandview job?
Yes,
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome.
just fine. You. Thank you.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to have you on here. We did mention the Grandview Terrace job. That's the name, right, Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, glad you joined. Why don't you tell us what you do, Dennis?
Oh, you mean about the project?
Oh, you can tell us about the
Okay. Yeah.
project about you were a real estate company, right? Or property management company?
Yeah, real estate. I was in high-tech industry, retired about 20 years ago from the high-tech, and I got into real estate development,
Nice.
developed a few projects. And this is the last one and the most important and beautiful one.
Yeah.
A large project, 75 single-family detached in San Carlos. And Sean saw it. It's a difficult site, but has lots of potential in
Yep.
an excellent area. Has a great view, so we're excited about it.
Yeah, it's a nice job. It's sort of, from what I didn't go out there with Jared and Sean, but it's on like some rolling hills, right? So there's different
Correct.
slope conditions for each of the pads. So it's exciting. Definitely some nice pieces of work in that job. So we look forward to helping you price everything out, and whatever you need from us, we're in contact, and we'll do what we can to help you.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? Juliana, Marie, Chris Martinez. What? Ernesto, Mr. Fonz, Masood. Anybody want to pop in and drop some wisdom on the group? Or just say hi?
Just want to welcome our new team members. Thanks for joining the call, Dennis and Chris.
Yeah. Chris is actually the superintendent for IPS, the job that Sean's up there right now at Davis running the blade. So cool to have you on here, Chris. I know you guys are busy. You're trying to close that thing out and hit your schedule, and that is our goal. That's why hey, look at him. That's why Sean's up there, to try to compress some days out of your schedule. So well, we will let everyone get back to their day. I appreciate everyone joining, and we will see you next week.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us once again for this amazing week. If you need anything, you know how to contact me, Sandy at southbaygrading.com. We are here to help you guys with anything you need.
Thank you for being so positive, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah.